good.
We're back off?
Yeah, we're back on.
Alright.
I think.
I mean, how much longer are we doing?
I don't
That was an hour and a half. I really lost my flow there for a minute. I was flowing.
You weren't flowing for shit.
Just bag
You
of-
weren't
just bag of
speaking.
Coke just sitting right
Is
there.
Is that a bag of Coke?
Oh, he's just a rapper.
Just a rapper.
It's like it's a fat bag of Coke just sitting on the front
I
of the,
thought it earlier.
front of the table
but
the
I
whole
kinda
time.
Shook it off. And I'm like, no, that can't be.
I don't think you can see it from.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you can't see the table.
But yeah, then we could look like that.
That's, I've been on camera. It looks like it's just a
Yeah.
fat fucking ball.
Definitely. That's funny. Puppy. Nah, you can't have it out where the dogs can get it. I seen that once where a cat died. We had like cocaine, left it outside when me and my friends.
Happens every
The
day,
neighbor's
to be
cat
honest.
ate it. We're like, oh, that was us.
You know,
Okay, we're live again, I guess.
Jay?
I mean, what do we do? Just end it?
We're liver. We're
I
back.
mean, it's an hour and a half. It's like, how much longer do you want to go?
Technical difficulties.
Let's go 2 hours.
Oh,
Huh?
We're supposed to go 2
We're
hours.
supposed to? I thought an hour and a half was pretty perfect.
Well, I mean, when your energy's not in it and you're talking like this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we can close it out with some closing remarks.
Closing remarks, guys?
That was Stone Cold. Now we gotta incorporate Adam's name into the name.
Scars.
Stone Coke.
Seltzer.
Stone Coke Seltzer. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
That's funny.
That'd be pretty funny.
It'd be pretty funny.
I'm
Fucking
drinking those seltzers all the time. Like I almost like don't even like beer now.
really.
What, the little fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade? Or?
The Mike's Hard Lemonades.
It's even gayer than Bud Light.
Yeah, I used to say, like, how'd they come up with Bud Light Seltzer? There was one gay dude that walked in, and he's like, you know what would really help the community? If you had something that was flavor.
What's stuck in your front teeth?
Yeah. That's all I can think about.
No,
That's all I can think about.
Probably
Stuck right in between your front two teeth. I
probably
could,
some fucking
Black cum.
yeah.
Black
wizard cum.
Wizard cum.
I assume Wizard Cum is probably looks like a potion of some kind.
An elixir.
No, it's
Yeah, some sort of elixir.
oh, god damn, that's the spinach from your shit.
I guess what I want everybody to watch the movie The Fanatic. That's what I want everybody to watch. It's a pretty good movie, dude. It's
elaborate.
it's John Travolta, and he's fully retarded in it. And in the movie, they claim he's just like autistic or whatever. But he's and it's directed by Fred Durst, which I'm assuming Coke even knows who that is.
Yep.
And it's this one.
All about the he said, she said bullshit.
Yeah, nice. No, but there is a scene in it where like it's John Travolta and he's like literally like fully retarded. Like there's a point like where he's like talking to these people and he like says something and then he goes, I gotta poo, and then just walks away. And he's like, I gotta go poop. And he's basically obsessed with this guy who's an actor, and he just starts stalking him and then like breaking into his home. But he's like doing it innocently because he's retarded.
Is there any blackface in the movie?
No, but it does. I mean, it does feel like it's some sort of punishment from the Scientologists who are just. He must have pissed him off somehow because they're making him do that role now. Like, I mean, at one point, like in the movie, he breaks into the dude's house after he had already told him like, get the fuck away from my home and my child, and he's just like but I'm a big fan, and he's like Rain Man kind of. And then, like, you know, obviously comes back like an hour later and is like in his backyard. And like right before he's in his backyard, it shows this scene of like the actor, and it's a horrible movie, and it's awful. Like nothing connects at all. And it's great though. It's a very fun watch. And like at one point, the actor's like with like his
Horrible
like
movie. Fun watch.
his maid, and like he tries to like make out with her, like they make out for a second, and she just goes, we can't do this anymore. And he's just basically like, you dumb bitch. And he's like, you're probably right. But then like it never shows the guy's actual wife, so it's like really weird how. And then she like goes outside, she's like cleaning something up, and John Travolta with his like, you know, he's got like a Dumb and Dumber haircut in the front, but like but like Kid Rock in the back. And he's just like creeping around in the bushes. And then, she sees him, so she freaks out. And he's just like, no, it's fine. I'm just a big fan. I'm just a big fan. And then he kind of shoves her and she falls back and hits her head on a fountain and dies.
What the fuck?
And it's literally like he does like Rain Man with like the toothpick scene. Like he literally just goes, nosebleeds, nosebleeds. I've seen nosebleeds. And then just walks away. And then you never really hear about this dead person. Like a week goes by and the actor whose house it is, he never even is like, where's my maid? And even though she's dead in the backyard, like 50 feet away. Yeah, she's just dead the whole time. And then, like, at one point, like, he's, like, under the son's bed, like, giggling, and, like, it's crazy. He's just, like, living in his, like, fucking with his, like, in his house. And then, like, at one point, he's just, like, lurking around in there. And, like, the actor guy, like, he's, like, sleeping in a chair. And John Travolta goes up to him, and he's, like, taking a selfie. And when he takes a selfie, he kisses him on the forehead. And he's just like, yeah. And then he sits in the chair. It's all so cringy. And then he sits in the recliner next to him, like the lazy boy. And John Travolta, just because he's retarded, he falls asleep on accident, too. And then, like, wakes up and he's like, oh, I probably shouldn't be here anymore. And then leaves. And then he comes back again. And, like, him and the guy, like, kind of, like, get into it because they've had all these interactions. Like, right before this, like, the actor's, like, driving down the road with his son. And he looks to his son. He goes, have you ever heard of a band called Limp Bizkit? What? And they just start playing Limp Bizkit on the radio.
Brad Daris just plugs himself.
Yeah.
Roll credits.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it's crazy. It's like they never even put, you would think they would just put the soundtrack, like, Limp Bizkit in it. But instead they had to have the guy say, do you ever heard of Limp Bizkit?
Oh,
And he's like yelling. No, just to his like 8-year-old kid. Okay. And his kid's like, no, this is great though. And he's like flying down the road. But then like some point. At some point like that, he's like right back into the house, and him and the guy like get in. Like he ties him up, and they're like fighting, and then like one of them has a gun or whatever, and then he ends up like stabbing John Travolta, and John Travolta like gets up and he just leaves, and somehow
spoiler alerts if anyone's listening.
Yeah. But check out The Fanatic, it's a great movie. And somehow like the cops come or whatever, and it shows like John Travolta walking down Hollywood Boulevard, and he's like bleeding everywhere, and people just think he's homeless and retarded. It's like no one even says anything to him, and then when the cops come to the house, they like just arrest the actor guy for the dead woman in his backyard. But the actor guy like doesn't even
know she's dead.
He doesn't even he's not even like, no, it was this retard that broke into my house. He just accepts it. And then he just gets arrested, and then the movie ends. Like he's like, no, this man is stalking me, and he tied me up and killed this woman. But I guess he's just so ashamed of himself that he just takes it.
It sounds like the writers of the movie went full retard as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Never go full retard.
It really, he goes fully retarded.
Do you think like the director like on some of those scenes like, no, that was too autistic, go more retarded with it?
Oh, yeah. Dude,
that was too retarded, go more autistic.
If you watch it,
like, come on,
the spectrum.
Cut.
It's crazy. He kisses the man on the forehead. He's like, and then as he's taking the picture, he drops his phone on his lap. And then the guy's like, huh? And he goes, oh. And then he just hangs out with him, and they're watching TV, and he's just like, I'm hanging out with my friend. It's crazy.
Did I watch that the Woody Harrelson basketball? He's a basketball coach. Like,
where he coaches all the kids with Down syndrome.
He gets in trouble for something that has to coach.
I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Can I finish my story about Arizona?
Turn it off halfway.
Can I finish my story about Arizona?
Yeah, I thought
only one more time.
No, I didn't.
Does it involve anybody retarded?
Arizona.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, let's hear it then.
So I had a second competition because this guy saw me at the first one. He's like, yo, you should stop by my competition. I don't pay as much as JJ, but I pay. So then, fucking dude, I've been waking up. I got to be at this work shit at 6 a.m. every morning, but I made it these nights. So then I won the second one, 3-panel judges, very happy about that, and I won $75. So I made $175 on top of everything that I was making, plus the fucking per diem. And the best part about the trip was that this job had us on the Phoenix Speedway. And we got to go. I got on the winner's circle. I took some videos.
Sick.
Some fucking,
what were you driving?
Oh, I can't talk about that. We drove cars.
Okay.
We drove cars.
He's working for Ferrari.
You're not allowed to say what kind of car you drove?
Well, no.
Ferrari.
You're not driving it though.
Yes, I'm driving it.
And this, I know. And this, he was driving.
And this I was
it.
driving because they were checking for my competency to drive.
So what were you driving? Was it like a fast car? Was it a slow car?
Well, we had
was it
one
a big
fast car. We had one fast car that was a Jag.
Okay, so you can't say.
I got a fast car.
So
We
they told-
drifted a fucking minivan.
Was that sick?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I got the second drift right the first time, and the first one, like, there was 2 drifts that you had to take, consecutively.
For this company, you needed to know how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The irony is,
I guess he's working. Yeah, I know. I guess he's. What are you working for? A bank robber?
Yeah.
You're the
I
getaway
actually
driver.
ended
You
up
can't
meeting-
talk about it,
I
Alex.
can't talk. That's why you can't talk about it
I
because
actually ended
he's
up
robbing
meeting a bank
banks.
robber out there.
Go on.
What'd you say?
I met
ended up meeting a bank
robber out there. I met a
robber.
guy who like
That's a
went
hell
to
of a
jail or went to
coincidence.
prison for bank robbery. Coolest
Simulation.
guy
you
ever.
kids got so easy these days with these
With these automatic
auto
driving.
fucking driving.
Yeah, no, this guy who I met, like,
Had
was
to
like,
rob a
yeah, I
bank,
used
a
to rob
horse and
banks, blah, blah,
carriage.
blah. I went to prison for it. Fuck.
Wow.
It was cool as hell.
How much money did he steal? Did he get caught on the first one?
No, he said they caught him on some bullshit on, like, technicalities.
Those technicalities.
Isn't that just getting caught? Are you always caught on a
Technically,
technicality?
because you didn't actually rob any cash because you were bad at it. But technically,
Technically, it
you
was a
still
technicality.
attempted,
What do
so,
you mean
yeah.
it was a technicality?
I forget, man. I mean, we were just like,
Go to getting caught at all for a bank robbery be a technicality?
yeah.
You forgot to wear the right color shade of mask.
That's
So
what
technically
that's what
we
a
got it right.
bad bank robber says. Well, I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for the technicalities.
No. He said he robbed, like, a few banks.
Well, the technicalities got him.
Technicalities. They
But I
catch
mean,
up to you.
yeah.
Foul.
He's caught a yellow light at the.
Like, dude, I got to go
Yeah.
in the media
Get away
center
from
room in the fucking Phoenix Speedway.
You got what did that entail?
Like, where they were like, like where they talked to the media, like the NASCAR drivers and shit, the teams. Like, they were there. I have photos of like all the fucking like the little different garages,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just cool. I got to go to the winner's circle. I didn't like.
Did you get a trophy?
I got a participation trophy.
How many trophies did you get while you were on this trip, dude?
tight.
How many
Yeah, I know,
competitions
right?
did
Yeah.
you win?
Yeah. No.
3?
No, I got third place in the.
But you were in 3 different competitions while you were there?
No, it was 2 different comedy competitions,
And then one racing competition.
Did you play laser tag?
How is this with knowing what you do that I cannot say for whatever reason
Rob Banks.
is it's
was
just
awesome.
so all right, yeah, I guess you go there, that's what work is now. You just
Yeah.
do
Bank
competitions.
Yeah. I mean, I just figured I should go, and thank you to Ryan for fucking telling me about it.
And you're getting so close to revealing what you do. I like it.
No. I'm not going to.
So when you applied, they were like, you can't post anything about.
Yes, I've had to
I'm
sign.
I'm pretty sure
an
anyone
NDA.
listening to the podcast could put the
Yeah.
context clues together by now.
Yeah, no, I've had to sign an NDA. I can't talk about.
As long as
that
he
I work
doesn't
with
say
them.
out loud that he works for Nest.
Why do you have to sign an NDA?
Because there's
They were
secrets.
drifting, dude. And robbing banks.
Because there's secrets.
What are the secret? I don't.
Like there's proprietary information that regards like these things.
Well, I don't think you're going to reveal the specs of the place, and you're going to start selling the blueprints.
I'm just not gonna say nothing that's gonna jeopardize me.
I know.
and
It's
my
just
life.
the NDA thing is funny to me, I guess.
Nah, it's because, dude, you're like around some like real secret shit.
So you saw some pretty.
You see some aliens?
You
or
saw,
something?
yeah, exactly. Did you go to Area?
Alien
Freemasons.
Did
technology?
you go to Area 51?
Was Donald Trump
It was
there?
Area 52.
Is Area 52?
Are you
Yes.
not allowed to talk about Donald Trump drinking?
No, man, I can't. But I do.
So I was doing 55.
That's what they did. It was a 6-level vault, and you walk in there, and it's just a picture of Donald Trump drinking a Natty Light.
With an alien.
Yeah, he's like, he's in like
An illegal
the,
alien.
he's in like the tube with goo, and he's floating in it with a beer in his hand.
Well, Trump definitely had a shot of Trump vodka with me.
I believe it.
I don't.
I mean, I love.
I mean, I just have no reason not to believe it. It's
He's
just
like, I can't believe my fucking
If I
white
saw it-
savior.
That's right. I have no reason not to believe Will. Exactly. That's what you're saying. I
yeah,
agree.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense to
Man.
me.
I love him.
You love Trump?
Yep.
I know you do.
I really don't
you,
care.
You have like a fucking, you have like a shrine at your house, right?
I do.
You burn like incense by it, and you're like, kill Kamala.
You're the one who's met him and has a photo with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gleeful.
That you weirdfully brag about and hate or something. It's very confusing.
That kind of is a shrine.
It's right there.
If you
That's
put
a
that
what?
on a shelf, that's
We're
a shrine.
basking in it right now.
High up.
Yeah, it is.
On the screen. And...
I mean, dude, they were just like, go take a photo with dude, go take a photo with dude. And like my family.
I think it's cool. You're the one
Higher
who's
up than your
weirdly has
Venezuelan
this
flag.
weird
You got the
emotional
Trump
thing
above
with
your
it.
I
Venezuelan
just don't
flag.
like his racist tendencies.
Like what?
Like,
Real
bro,
estate.
like he put Bees for Blacks on the fucking applications
I don't
back
know
in
if
the
that's
day.
true.
Bro, I could pull up the
That's-
article.
But
You
people
know?
were a lot
I'm
different in the
pretty sure
80s. It's
that's
like a
Donald
progression throughout time.
Pretty
People,
sure that was
they
Donald
would call
Sterling.
it.
Of course.
I'll pull it up.
Or he at least stole that method from Donald Sterling.
That's a pretty classic method.
I would say the Central Park 5 thing is better evidence of
But
it
here-
being racist
but
than the.
maybe it was just B for
applications
bad
of-
applicant. You know,
Yeah.
it's pretty good, very easy argument to make.
Or black.
Or just B.
Yeah.
Like this
He's
A,
not an A.
plus rating.
Yeah, but he's a B.
This one is a B.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put C for coons.
Yeah. I don't really. I mean, it's hard for me to believe that they would just literally put that on the form.
D for dummy retarded people.
It's true. You got like sued for it and stuff. But
No vacancies for blacks. How Donald Trump got it. You're scrolling through a lot of articles. You don't want to just bypassing them.
Yeah, right here. It's like,
What does it say? There was just one hitch. Maxine Brown was black. I don't think. I mean, like, how? I'm pretty sure Trump's always been high enough up to where he's not even signing the forms. Well, you got him. Yep. Now we captured the Tino in the podcast.
holy
Get
shit.
him in the net.
Tino's finally caught.
We got him in the net, dude. He's not escaping our grasp now.
pick them up.
Now what are you gonna do with him? It's kind of like chasing a car for a dog. You caught the Tino. Now what are you gonna do?
Holy shit.
Yep. You think he's having fun?
Make them listen.
There you go. Now you're on the podcast. Huh?
Yeah, shake off the
Come on, man.
sweat.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Why'd you do that, bro?
He's like, are we playing?
Why'd you do that, man?
Is this playing?
Trying to get some fries, man.
Ain't surprised.
Trying to get some fries. How you
Come on,
wrap me up
man.
in the headphones? I fucked up, man.
How would you like it?
I'm glad you won your competitions well.
Let's eat Tito's dog food in front of him. That'll fucking show him. Like, how do you like it? Begging me for, like, what's like for him to eat and then just start begging him for his food?
Right next to
Yeah, we're just, come on. Give him a taste of his own medicine.
watching.
Yeah, see right here.
All right, there we go.
Like he was an affidavit of Trump, accusing him of housing bias.
Yeah, but I want to see the words.
In 1973.
Bro, I don't know where to find it
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what I'm trying
man.
to say. There's different.
1973.
It's a reality of progression throughout time and culture and history.
On the morning of October 15, while listening to the news on the car radio, I was shocked to hear that the government was bringing a section against me, my father, and Trump managed. So it wasn't even. It's not like he was the one writing that. It could have been his company. But I doubt he was. I doubt he was ever having to still do paperwork once he owned his own company.
Bro, just the way he talks
What
about
did it say?
Latinos and
While
shit.
there is no
Scroll up.
evidence, and then he scrolled down.
Let's see, go to where it says while there is no
There's
evidence.
Yeah.
Go
Down a
down.
little bit.
All right, keep going.
Talking about when he called Latinos bad hombres.
No, where he called us like
Yeah.
all
There.
rapist.
There, go back down. While there is no evidence that Mr. Trump personally set the rental policies at his father's property, he was on hand. Well, just he probably had no. It could have been easily. It's a giant
Working out of
company.
cubicle.
Yeah, it could have been. It's a giant company.
It
It just
was.
racist people underneath them.
While there is-
Of who? Look up how many employees Trump management had in
Damn,
1973.
you're really on his dick.
I'm not, but you're the one who's
Oh,
saying. You're making it sound like
Yeah,
he literally
right?
signed the papers
This
himself and said
motherfucker,
black.
you just Trump rider.
So as soon as I push back a little bit,
Now
you were so not on his dick, and then now that I am a little bit,
I've never liked his. The
You
way
have a picture with him smiling.
bro, because I was there and they were like, "Yo, go take a picture with him," and I'm like, "Yo, this is gonna."
You were
come in
swooned
handy."
by his charm. Is that what you're saying?
No, I wasn't swooned like you.
So if you just happen to be on the island with Jeffrey Epstein, then you might as well, you might just get swung up into that.
Swooned into it.
What do you think of that?
I think that's fucked up. I was
I
just
think
at
this
his
is a bad
house.
example.
I just was there.
I'd say the Central Park 5 is a better example. Because I don't think he called Mexicans all rapists and all that.
Yes, he did,
I don't think he was saying they're all rapists.
bro.
No, he was saying that
called
there's
me.
some that come over the border that are, and that's just an objective fact.
He called me. He called me a
He made a
spick.
Central Park 5 reference and was like,
No, he
he's
just
gonna do that again.
no.
He said, "Get this little Mexican
I'm
out of
talking
my
about different
photo."
Things. Back when the Central Park 5 thing happened,
remember
he's-
this- I remember
he's-
that.
Yeah, I don't think that makes race. So I'm saying, but that's worse than the applications.
What did he say about this?
He just like put out a whole newspaper article saying that they did it, and then they got arrested for it and put in jail.
then they got
And it's just
fucking
something he
released.
never has acknowledged that he was wrong about when they're all exonerated. It's just like, why can't you just say you're sorry? Not like he threw him in jail, but to have a whole piece and you disparage a lot of people and you can't just say you're sorry. It's not tasteful, But I don't think that makes him racist either.
It doesn't taste good to me.
I mean the eating dogs and cats thing.
I don't think that makes him racist either.
It's just funny.
Yeah, I think he's just saying
The
shit.
internet.
Yeah,
makes
he's
fun
saying that Haitian.
But I think that was already it was a news article. It's not like he put out. That was a thing that was put out there.
Yeah.
But he should
But
also
so-
not just like repeat
Of course.
anything he sees
Well,
on
yeah,
the internet.
of course. I'm not saying that.
I
That
don't
just
think
came
that.
to his head and he was like, "This is what's going to
Of course, he's not. He's not looking at teleprompter. He's just flowing.
Yeah.
They got under his. She got under his skin,
Yeah,
and
threw him off a little bit.
Yeah,
and he-
exactly.
He says
And he's
wild
like, oh,
shit.
these
He's just going,
Mexicans
up there
and-
freestyling.
Asians.
Just,
Yeah.
Like we do on
It's
stage.
insane.
Yeah.
It's
He's a
insane that he can
comedian.
do like a 2-hour
He is a
speech with
comedian.
nothing.
He loves attention. He loves
He-
shocking things like that.
He does speech. He does every single one of his rallies. He doesn't have a teleprompter. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's wild to do that.
His
Yeah.
crowd work.
It's impressive.
I mean,
Crowd work is impressive.
dictators do that.
What?
Dictators
You don't think
do that without the teleprompter.
that's a fact that dictators don't write speeches?
Remember, like,
No, they just go on crazy fucking tangents.
I don't think that's like a thing that's a fact that if you don't write a speech, then you're a dictator.
He's a dictator.
That's retarded.
I was listening to I think it was
You can say he wants to be a dictator.
Yeah, he wants to be a
right? But he's
dictator like
not
Alec wants to be a
dictator,
wizard.
Because we don't have a dictator.
Yeah, we don't have a
He's not
dictator,
even
so
the
he's not a
president.
dictator.
He's not even the president.
Yeah.
Shane Gillis was on Rogan's podcast. It might have just been a clip I saw, but then they were like talking about talking about Trump, and I didn't see the clip like in like real time.
Yeah.
In 2016, like Shane Gillis was like, "Oh, dude, like pull up the fucking like Ted Cruz like thing." So like. In the like primaries, like way early on, like, Ted Cruz's wife, ugly as a dog.
Yeah, it's wild, dude.
He's a dog.
Trump just did. Trump just a few days ago. Trump just did Andrew Schultz's podcast.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it was really good. You should watch it.
No, I won't.
Okay.
See, that's too much passion to get. Both of you are a little crazy. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
No, I think he's just painted a bad light. If you watch him in like a 2-hour interview, you're like, oh, he's a normal guy.
Trump.
If you watch him like a 2-hour interview, like on Andrew Schultz, like Theo Vaughn, you're like, oh, he's just a regular
He
dude.
hung out with him. He's very likable.
Yeah, he's a regular dude.
But
I mean, y'all are both racist.
Doesn't-
Remember Ken Steele said that you have black
What was the-
ears
what was
in
the
your
What was
attic.
the Rosie O'Donnell?
I
always said that about Rosie
yeah.
he could tell, dude. He could tell you got those.
Yeah.
Black ears.
Always listening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trump's like, you got the ears too?
I got the mirrors.
That's just called being from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Got some ears and you.
Mm-hmm.
But Adam doesn't have fucking ears. He's got wizard hats.
Mm-hmm. That's the same
Better
thing.
than having frogs in your basement.
That's true.
Isn't that
Got
right,
frogs
Adam?
in the basement.
Not what?
Frogs in the base, or is that you, or is it Tom?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
Tommy
a term
has-
for these kids that live in your fucking attic.
Oh, that's it. That's just a term for people that live in people's houses.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, frogs.
You don't want frogs. In
You don't
your
want
attic.
frogs. Yeah, you don't want frogs. Is like it's like a slang. There's like a movie called I think the term was first, but there's a movie called Frogs. It's for people like sneak into mansions and stuff and live there without people knowing. They call them frogs.
So your
think it
friend
might
had
be an-
them, right?
This people that my grandmother, she like cleaned these people's house and they lived there. was like 5 little like 12-year-old black kids.
And they didn't know for how long?
It was, I mean, as far as we knew. I mean, who knows how long they were there?
How big of
But
a house
since-
did they have?
I mean, dude, I think it'd be if you have like a big enough house in like an attic, they could just hide. How often you go in your attic? And there's parts and crevices of your attic that you can get to that. Well, they-
Volcano.
And they come down and eat their apples or something?
yeah,
like
well,
that?
they would like fuck with us.
Oh,
And
fuck
they-
with you guys.
Yeah, because we would just be there with, like and like hang out like when my grandmother was like cleaning and stuff. And they would like, just like leave little trash stuff around, like leave an apple out, and they would like take a bite of it and like put it like if we put something away, they would put it back out. And
the
then
fuck, for real?
eventually they didn't like we were just like, is this place fucking haunted? What the fuck's going on?
I would think
And
that before
then-
5 kids are living in my...
Yeah, I mean, it's such a preposterous thing I never even thought of. And then when the cops came, like they eventually, like after they got done cleaning, they like heard whatever from them, and they were like, was this stuff happening? And there was just like whatever.
There when the cops came.
Like the people who owned the house eventually caught them. They probably just like saw them. Were like, what the fuck?
And then they called the cops.
And then they called the cops, and the cops came. There was just like 4 like black kids who were like homeless or whatever, and then they just like snuck in there. Who
Well,
knows
they
how long
had a
before?
home. They claimed that one.
Yeah. But it's like it's like a common enough thing where there's a term for it.
That's hilarious. That's the
Squatting
part that got
technicality.
me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's usually
They
like
call them frogs. It's
Yeah.
such a funny, I don't know.
So-
Still
yeah,
don't
someone
really
said
get it,
toad
but-
on stage, and someone got offended, and it's like, no, it's frogs.
yeah, it's frogs.
Fucking, actually, speaking of the ghosting, Alec, you should say your ghost story about the trail cam.
Oh, just my buddy in college. He, we were hanging out, and he was just like, "I have proof of a ghost," and we were all like, "All right," and then. He was like, yeah, all this like weird stuff was happening at my hunting camp, like in like our like hunting trailer. And he was like, so he set up a trail camera and we caught it on camera. And we were like, all right. And like he passed it around and then he got to me and it's literally just this old lady holding a shotgun. And he was like, see, it's a ghost. I was like, what are you fucking retarded? I was like, you should be more scared of this human holding a gun. And a ghost doesn't need a
snooping
gun.
around, yeah.
Ghost doesn't
What-
need a gun.
That's like some people's like ability of craziness is that's how you get
The
killed.
quality of the video wasn't that good.
Oh, it was just trail camera photo. They just like take motion capture photos. So it was just like this old lady with a
Very
gun,
clear.
clearly just sneaking in and like stealing food and shit. And they were just like, these fucking ghosts. Which is
Ghosts.
Why would ghosts
fucking
steal food?
retarded. These
Why
people are
would ghosts use guns
retarded
and
because
steal
they're hungry, I guess. It's fucking so crazy. Like, could you imagine like burglar breaking into your house and like holding you at gunpoint and be like, these fucking ghosts are getting
Out of control.
good.
We're gonna call Ghostbusters.
God, they had shot me in the.
Ghostbusters show up and they just shoots the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
This isn't right.
The the burglar shoots you, and you're like, these ghost guns are fucking good now.
Yeah.
God damn. Good thing it's.
used to be just raised.
Yeah.
And now look at this.
They used to just close doors and shit. But
And if you're,
now they
if
have
you're
guns.
listening to this, Roastbusters,
That's-
right now going on.
That's
Is
how
it
you know.
actually
That's how
going
you
on
know.
right
That's how you know the Second Amendment's getting out of hand when the ghosts have guns.
What time do they start?
I mean, it's been starting late because of the set of the night shit. So it's
Oh, set of the night.
Yeah.
So like
I think we can just about close this up
it's
anyway.
pretty,
All right.
It's I think Rush just got there, but yeah, the last like few weeks have been starting like 11.
Damn.
That's
Is
late.
set of the night going on tonight?
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's Sunday. I kept thinking it was Monday.
I mean, is it every fucking Sunday now?
It's Sunday.
It's
now.
every Sunday and
Once-
every
once a
Monday.
week.
And
Once a week
potluck.
it's Sunday.
Once a week it is Sunday, and once a week it's Tuesday.
Not anymore.
Shit, since
That's
when?
Kamala Harris.
Twice a week it's Thursday.
That's good. I love the thought of you telling the bartender the new one. You're like, it's Thursday. Or she was like, you're drinking a lot. You're like,
But yeah, that's what I do on Thursday. Yeah.
pretty cool.
Wait, fuck.
Yeah, that being said, man, shout out Thursdays. Remember, room is hot.
Oh shit, they
But
do
Will
have
and
set at 10 p.m.
Tonight you got the roast bust.
That's episode 34.
Yep.
And this was
34,
episode
35,
34.
We're
of
gonna
Stone Cold Sober.
move Roastbusters to Friday. This might be the last one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you're listening out there.
Unless you have like a show on Friday.
All right, Ray, you got that, Ray?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if somebody wants a show on Friday?